if you look, man's life in the periodic table sits in sub-energy atomic periodic table, which the man does not understand yet, and in what I call creator line of the energies which man is not aware of. And physicality exists in all strengths, in all levels. The physicality of the man has chosen between the lowest part, the interaction of the middle part, and somewhere a higher part between the hydrogen to zinc, plus any other bits to create a balance. So this gives a very small window, but a diversity of life with intelligence on this planet. In the other creation in the universe, which you unfortunately gonna fall into, you have this in one life, or you have this in another life, which means life will exist in the two extremities, or life exists above the field of the man, because that environment creates this condition. And then you understand how you become a virus to one or the other. You are part of their energy pack, but you are not in their physicality. And this is what I explained before, that mankind has to understand not only its physical positioning, but the energy which he has created, which we call the soul. And this is bigger problem for you when in part of the universe you get hit by a life which lives in this domain or in this domain. Or the most disaster for them is if they live in this domain, that now you become a stronger energy pack above. You become their corona. Now you can understand. And the further you go that way, the more you move towards the unicos and the creator. And the further you go this way, it's time of the recycling to go back. In fact, is what we said. You sit here. And now mankind is here. Then you understand why and how we have introduced, without you knowing, a new dimension, that with this we can live the span of both. The Chinese philosophers understood. The philosophers of China, they call it yin and yang. but they could never find a way from yin to yang and yang to yin. And for the first time in understanding the construction of the life and existence, it should be easy for them to unravel and complete the cycle that their soul can live in all dominions and the structures. As they give one to the other, they become and they move to this side, and as they give one to the other, they move on this side. I explain this in a hidden way in the teachings for years. And now, maybe you understand. I said we start from fields, an interaction of two fields gives us a plasma, an interaction of two plasmas gives us physics, and the an interaction of two physics give us chemistry, an interaction of two chemistries gives us biology, and the interaction of the two biologies gives us the soul, and the interaction of two souls, and then what you understand is it becomes the soul of the universe, and then the soul of the universe reaches the level of the creator, and thereon to become the same of the two to become one. And in these, there are still different levels. Now you see how it accumulates. And in that process, mankind can exist in all dimensions if he chooses, and chooses the matter state on this end and the energy state on that end at its maximum use by one of the two components. Because in fact, what he can do is the ability to put two of these together in one package that interacts. And you know how it's done in the womb of the mother. By interaction of packages of two, you created the soul or the energy. So man is fully aware of how to move across. And if you understood this, in the universe, you can understand any energy of physical dimension. And as we'll